Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to Tenkaichi Chapter 26. I know the first half of this month's chapter was out last month, but I really didn't feel like reacting to just 14 pages of a chapter, especially because it was a monthly series. So I decided I was just going to wait until we got the full thing put together by Problematic Scans, which is what we have now. Why was the chapter split into two? I don't know, I heard some people say the artist had some kind of injury or something. I have no idea if that's an actual thing that happened or if it was just people making shit up. Doesn't really matter because we have the full chapter now, so, yeah. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, definitely be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. Without any further ado, let's get right into the chapter. So, Chapter 26, Life of a Shinobi. It's time for that Hanzo backstory. Musclehead, art thou still alive? I always despised him. Oni Hanzo rides across the battlefield, so we're going to see some more Tadakatsu. Yeah, there he is. That man who would charge headlong into the fray, because he looked the very appearance of a general that I had always truly been searching for. Because you're back was always far too dazzling to me. Well, he couldn't help that, Hanzo. That's just kind of what his gimmick was. Alright, so we got an explosion here on the rooftops. Everyone's shocked. What? It blew up? What, he threw more explosives? Or is this just the follow-up of the last attack? It's only a blast and some smoke, but that's plenty enough to blow your limp blade away. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Ninpo explosive escape jutsu. Just joking. Thrust the spear at Kojiro, who's looking. They're focusing real hard. I imagine they're gonna dodge. Yep, they dodge. Kojiro's shocked by something. It looks like his spear actually shot out rather than just being thrusted. Twas still not enough to defeat you, eh? Well, you see Hanzo. Kojiro is what we call probably a prodigy. But however monstrous your strength may be, you're still human. Chip away bit by bit, and eventually it will take its toll on you. Yes, even if you think you're some kind of meat machine, you're still human. Though it looks like he did get a cut on Kojiro's leg. That's good. Yes, indeed. I suppose depending on where you cut someone and how many times, they could just end up bleeding out before the fight's over. How brazenly underhanded he is. But to instantly think of blowing away Sasuke's limp sword and land a flying jab in his blind spot at the same time, and then to realize that ain't any normal feat. Oh well. I suppose it's no surprise Kojiro was caught off guard there. Wonderful masterwork you have there. So fucking pissed. However, was that legal? Well, duh. They're in a fight. Why not? Who gives a fuck about legality? Yes! Use your specialties to their fullest. Nobunaga, so cool. I mean, isn't this just obvious? That's what you guys are here for. Well, underhandedness is another strength on the battlefield, of course. Of course! If you just want to win, who gives a shit about being honorable? Hehe. Such a scamp you are. Right, but Hattori Hanzo is underhanded beyond all underhandedness. Well, yeah, that's his gimmick. He's the dirty fighter. That was what was appealing about it. That was what was going to be interesting. Is almost everyone else is a traditional fighter. Hanzo's the type of dude that's going to throw pocket sand in your face. It's going to be great. And so far, it's quite good. I hope you're willing to bear with this. 'Tis all I have. I see now. You are a genius. Huh? I can tell. You can see them, can't you? The points of stress with which to deceive the enemy that normal fighters cannot see. Well, generally speaking, I'm pretty sure really high-level fighters are able to see, like, I don't know, trigger points, shatter points, whatever you want to call them. The vital spots. You can tell where you should attack. Whether it's literally, physically, or in the case of mental battles, psychologically. An undeniable genius of trickery. That is your true form, Hattori Hanzo. Now that takes me back. 'Tis the second time anyone has noticed that. And now we get into Kojiro backstory again. When I was young, I could outmatch any man, no matter how large he was. Yeah, because you beat his face in with a rock. Did I seem weak because of my size? You picked the wrong person to try and kidnap. Looking at my circumstances, my environment, and my opponent, I could tell what timing and what traps would let me defeat them with ease. I could see the most vital points in luring the enemy. One of the most important abilities a shinobi could have. However, I never once showed this out in the open. Masanari, we Hattori are no longer shinobi. We are samurai. Any dastardly actions would only harm our favor. Hattori Hanzo Yasunaga. Yes, Father. I understand. My abilities are scorned by normal people. Masanari, I pass on the name of Hattori Hanzo and my ambitions to you. Win glory on the battlefield with the spear, plain and fair, for Tokugawa's sake. And become a true samurai that you yourself can take pride in. That's not who he is, so he can't take pride in that. A true samurai? I don't get it. If I become one, I can be proud of myself. But how am I even supposed to go about that? Oh, how proud that man there seems. And thus did I meet him. That man appeared before me far too brazenly. Hello, Honda. So that's him, eh? The young head of the Honda clan, who carried himself so ferociously in the last rebellion? Honda. I sensed it instinctively, though he was younger than I. He had a vigor about him that instinctively told me that he was indeed a true samurai. Tokugawa clan Hadamoto Senteyaku, Honda Tadakatsu. Looking good here in your younger days, though. Your head does seem definitely too small for your body prior to obtaining the beard. What do you want? Oh, and I guess this is where the second part of the chapter starts. You're in my way. Then I realized that I was standing before him. Pardon. I am Hattori Hanzo of the Hadamoto... Oh, fuck. Of the Hadamoto Umamawariyaku. And I take it 'tis Honda Dono before me. Hattori, now that you say it, I remember you lot being Iga Shinobi. So, what do you want? I ask for a spar with you. I have heard that you're a muscle-headed fool who's only useful in battle through sheer luck and is under a false sense of security. 'Tis why I thought I'd give you a taste of reality. You're really desperate for a fight, eh? Well, one little fight don't make a difference to me. I'm in. Honda Tadakatsu, later a renowned general. I thought that if I overcame this Neo of a man, everyone would recognize me. You damn musclehead! Oh, you know what? It just clicked with me that these guys are both spear users. I don't know why I didn't process that. Then what's that make you? My comrades, my countrymen, a shitty little ninja? Pfft. My father. Oh, he gets grazed on the side by Honda's spear. Splendid, though Hattori's not backing down either. What's wrong? Just come right at me. And, most of all, myself. So Honda charges in. That they would recognize Hattori Hanzo as a proud samurai. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen. One more, I beg you. Huh? Moron. Push yourself any further and you'll die. We've taken long enough here. I'm off. Wait. Just kill me then. I, Hattori Hanzo, am a samurai. I have cast aside my dastardly ways. It would be an honor for a true samurai to kill me. You. What the hell, man? You ain't serious, are you? We were just playing around. It didn't feel that way for him. You really are a moron. Can't say I hate that about you, though. What do you take me for? Some I don't give a rat's ass about that. What? More importantly, Hanzo, you were so eager to fight me, so why? Why didn't you fight with all your power? If you'd used those techniques you were hiding, I wouldn't have beaten you so badly. No. Depending on how things played out, maybe even more than... What are you talking about? I wasn't hiding any... Huh? Don't think you can pull that on me. What I mean is, I could tell from how you were acting during the fight. Right there in the thick of battle, you thought up so many other strategies, but held them all back. I felt it again and again, the presence of some threat coming from beyond my own imagination. Oh well, if you want to stick to full frontal attacks, I can't stop you. But a word to the wise. In these chaotic times, I know the moment will come when talents like yours will shine. When it does come, don't hold back and use them. My talents will shine? One more thing. You're so eager to put your life on the line. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun to put it on the line for some grand dream, you shitty little ninja. Like, say, us putting our lives on the line to conquer this land for the Tokugawa clan. This land? What are you talking? As I looked upon his back, it was massive and radiant. Even I know not why I began to burst into tears. Jealousy, envy, those are synonyms. Gratitude, perhaps? Or perhaps all of those at once. I swear, it's all Musclehead's fault. And now here I am in such an ill-suited position. I have no interest in who's the strongest or whatnot. But the dream I had with Musclehead still persists. And so I, Hattori Hanzo, by any means... Oh wait, fuck. I hate manga decks sometimes. Spread, don't get cut off. Will fulfill it by any means necessary. That's a fierce-looking spread there. You're looking good, Hanzo. I give my life, my pride, my all for it. And Gojiro, do you really have anything to say about that? I mean, you're kind of an emotionless machine. Hanzo. Keep a close eye on him, Ayasu. He ain't just fighting for me. I see now. I haven't fought your type all that much, Hanzo. But I'm not worried. Blade starts whipping around again. Just a little more, and I think I can kill you. It's been 2 months, so I feel like I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I obviously brought it up in the last chapter reaction, but man, is it really cool for Vana Hoshiza to be a whip sword. Like, that's such a unique take on it. I really like it. So, Hanzo's there, kind of shocked, super focused. There. He steps forward, he thrusts his spear forward, there's an explosion. Did his spear get cut in half? No, he struck at the ground so the tiles flew up at Kojiro. Oh, So this time you saw stress points there. Kojiro notices something. Hanzo has leapt away from wherever he was. He's gone. He diverted my attention. You fool! Don't take so much interest in your target. How long are you going to keep looking? I've got it, G-sama. Now then. Hanzo's flipped over you. I've checked the angle of the moon. You shouldn't be able to notice my shadow. That's some fucking... That's some high-level thinking. Well done. He's in his blind spot. Here I go, Musclehead. Handa Tadakatsu emulation. Boulder strike. He slashes the spear down. But Kojiro is not looking at him and seems hyper-focused. I imagine Kojiro is gonna fucking deflect it. Or cut the spear. They leap off. They slash their sword as Hanzo's spear smashes into the ground. Cut his shoulder. I think... Is that first blood against Hanzo? I can't remember if he got hit already or not. But he got touched. He got tapped. Ho ho. Shot clean through him. About damn time. So you could see where I was coming from? I couldn't see it. I just predicted it. The habits of your thinking. The tendencies of your ideation. The mass and quality of your muscles. The precision of your physical maneuvers. And some other stuff. I've analyzed it all up here. And now pieced it together. So even if Hanzo is a dirty fighter and a surprise attack fighter, he himself ultimately has patterns. No matter how small and hard to notice they are, he does have habits and tendencies. And Kojiro is able to piece them together. Now, my preparations are complete, and so, Hanzo. Now begins my counterattack. We continued next issue in Combat Puppet. That's a good name. That's a good way to describe Kojiro. A combat puppet. It's over at Nakamaru. Kyotaro is the artist of Versus now. I don't think that was actually the reason we had the delay, but you know. Anyway, that was a pretty good chapter. Once again, this fight is turning out pretty well thus far. You know, got some fairly unconventional fighters here. Kojiro is a little more than just another swordsman. He's arguably the most unique swordsman thus far because, you know, his sword is very untraditional. Not normal at all. So, you know, that lets him do some different stuff with it. I thought Hanzo's backstory was pretty alright. You know, cool to see more interactions from Honda, because, you know, obviously, basically got the least amount of screen time of any of the fighters. Well, you know, he didn't really get the chance to do much more than a lot of the other fighters, because he died in the first fucking round. Or match. So that was neat. Yeah, that's, I think, pretty much all I have to say about this month's chapter. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Tenkaichi chapter reactions every month that we get a new chapter, a full chapter. If you enjoy discussing Tenkaichi with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce in this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.